So, did you hear about that Blink-182 song? What did they got, like 730 words or something?
Yeah, Adam's cocksucker. Oh, hello!
Oh, hello. Welcome to JoshCast. I'm Josh, and...
Oh, I'm Bill Miller.
Oh, we're just hanging out here, just laying down, just podcasting.
Yeah, we got some topics we're going to talk about, and I'm going to talk a little bit of shit.
So stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss this one. It's one-on-one with Bill Miller. All right, ignore the background conversation. The bartender needs air. They're people too.
Yeah.
They give us drinks. Well, sadly, there's going to be one more open mic. The time this episode airs will be that Wednesday, and then this place will close down for 4 months in the summer for the open mic. But don't worry, we'll still be going other places. And speaking of open mics, you've been bringing friends out recently to open mics. What's it like bringing friends out to an open mic? Is there pressure?
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of pressure. You don't want to fucking... If you're going to bring a friend out to an open mic, this is for all you open micers out there, fucking don't try your new material. You know, do your fucking top fucking material.
Yeah, best material.
And, because you don't want to fucking try out new shit in front of your friends. They're not going to fucking get it if it's not fucking clear.
Yeah.
But I brought some friends out, one of which, my buddy Mikey, was like, hey, I'm working with this kid. He's really funny. He always wanted to do stand-up. And he came out. His name was Corey Berman.
All right.
And he was a fucking talented young man. He's Jewish. So it's in his innate being of being a character. And you know what? The good thing about my buddy Corey is that he already has a fucking voice.
Yeah.
You know? I don't have a voice yet. I'm still fucking just trying to be myself. Apparently that's not a voice.
Oh.
This kid Corey, he's the awkward Jew. Oh my God, you were born for it. Fucking, and it's great. He didn't come out last week. I was a little upset because he did so well on his first night.
He did good.
But he said he was practicing that bit, and practice makes perfect.
Yeah. Now, you say you want to talk some shit. What happened last night?
Oh my God,
what happened?
Let me tell you, last night, who's that kid that sat next to you?
Okay, so there's this guy that's been coming out, and the thing is, I don't know his name, and I'm not saying that to shit on him, but he kind of looks like a To Catch a Predator guy. He's got glasses and really beady glasses, Jewish looking. He was wearing a college shirt last night. It said college on it with pink shorts.
You know,
I don't know his
name. Shirt.
But he sat right next to me, and it was kind of weird because he was sneezing last night all next to me, and at one point I was drinking, and like it's weird when people cover their mouth, but they do it towards you, like like he was doing that.
That's fucking
so I
disgusting.
moved my drink to the side, and I'm like, okay. And then he had a CVS bag, and he had like algae stuff in there, and he's like blowing his nose during people said like, and then finally he got up, and I wanted to move my seat from him, but then I was like,
yeah,
should have.
Like fucking shun this guy.
So what happened?
Well, the first night, it was about 2 weeks ago, he was sitting at my table.
Okay.
And I'll sit next to anyone. I'm happy to fucking sit next to you. I'm happy to fucking talk shop with you. It's cool being a comic and talking to other comics and hanging out with them and fucking laughing next to other comics.
Yeah.
You sit next to a comic, you get like, oh, this guy fucking thinks dick jokes are amazing.
Yeah.
And that's cool. I'm gonna fucking tell a dick joke later, it'll make him laugh. But this kid sat next to me, and he fucking knocked over my beer.
Oh.
It was an accident.
Yeah.
But what do you do when you knock over a fucking beer?
No, you usually buy someone a drink.
You fucking buy him another beer. In my house, when I spilled my father's beer, I got fucking hit.
Yeah. That's the thing.
So, because I couldn't buy him a beer, I was underage.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's no hard feelings. It was actually, I didn't buy that beer. I bought you a beer that night.
I bought you.
And then you bought me that beer. So it's like,
but it's still a beer though.
It's still, he should at least
and it's still common
You
courtesy.
should fucking offer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I've spilt your beer. He's just like, oh.
So he didn't have the money. Because what happened was, I remember years ago, I was hanging out with somebody, they brought some friends, and this is a time I was dead broke, and I was playing pool, and I knocked over the guy's beer, and I felt like shit. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, I don't buy it. I was like, I don't really have any money at all. And he was like, okay, I can tell he thought I was a dick, but he probably just didn't want to spend any money, or he didn't have any money.
But he told you. He just fucking froze and was like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like, it's okay.
Yeah.
We can all do the right thing.
Yeah.
Like, hint, This guy, see, the problem with this guy is he doesn't take a fucking hint. I've been throwing hints at this guy all his fucking life.
Oh, the whole 2 weeks I know it.
The whole 2 weeks, the whole 3 fucking collective hours I spent with this guy, he didn't take any fucking hint.
Yeah.
He doesn't know when to buy me a drink. He doesn't know when to jerk me off.
That's right.
Okay, so I was up on stage last night, and I brought a fucking friend. I brought 2 fucking good friends of mine that were like, hey man, we're looking for something to do on a Wednesday night.
And by the way, 2 people in this room, that's like the equivalent of 30 people at Helium.
Yeah, it's a big deal. You get audience members, you got fucking 2 people that haven't heard your fucking jokes that you've been working on all year. So, and they're good guys. So I came out, I want to give them a good show. Fucking, I'm doing my bit, and it's fucking hard to remember a bit.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you know, you want to give them that A material. So I'm doing my bit, and I look out in the crowd, and he's sitting next to you with his phone out.
Yeah.
And his whole body is lit up. And so I'm like, okay, I'm doing a bit about a Yelp review. So I'm like, you know, I'll throw him a hint.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing? Looking up my Yelp review right now? He says, no. And I'm like, all right. And then I look away and I try to remember the rest of my bit. And I say the fucking, I said a phrase 3 fucking times in a row. And I'm just, and you know me, I don't fucking have great stage presence.
No.
I walk around, I fucking look at my feet, and I go, you know, And then, so I say my fucking bit for the my phrase for the second time, and I see him, and he's fucking still all lit up. I'm like, put your fucking phone away. I'm embarrassed of myself.
Yeah.
I embarrassed myself because I fucking snapped at this guy.
Yeah.
And you know what? He didn't. He just fucking stood there with his fucking whole body all lit up.
Yeah, well, he looked at me and he was just like, what's this guy's problem? And I was just like, I don't know.
You should have been like, fucking listen to him.
Yeah, but now down in the city, they do that a lot. So if you were down in the city, you would have done the same thing? Because down in the city, that's just protocol.
What, their whole body is lit up?
No, but I mean,
brightness?
down in the city, if they don't know you, either they talk during your set or they play with their phone or whatever.
Hey, you can talk during the set, I'm going to probably call you out. You're going to have your whole fucking body lit up. I'm going to call you out.
Can't wait to go to Trocadero this next coming Wednesday.
Yeah, me too.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, well, the Trocadero is not so bad. That's kind of a lit room.
Yeah.
If you have your phone out, your whole body isn't lit up. It's a fucking pitch black room in here. And I see the guy wearing a fucking Jim Belushi t-shirt. Not Jim Belushi. John Belushi.
John Belushi.
Fucking
Jim Belushi was everybody loves. Was it everybody loves?
He's fucking yeah.
He was just Jim Belushi's brother. He was just a
fuck
guy.
that guy. Fuck you, Jim Belushi.
I forgot to whip her up, man. Fuck. I had this thing planned. All right, so to start the show, so let me get stifled here.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm doing?
You're doing that fucking Steve Martin.
No, I'm walking like an Egyptian. Do you remember that song?
Yes, the Steve Martin song.
Yeah. So.
Oh no.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Now, all the kids in like the pumpkin metal bands.
Yeah, so all you young kids don't know that song. Like, this is gay.
No, that's a fucking great song.
The reason why I'm bringing it up is because
I played that song at my wedding, I think.
The reason why is because you can't get away with that today, because Egyptians were slaves. So if you say walk like an Egyptian, you're saying walk like a slave. Hello there! How you doing tonight?
Oh, hey,
Alright, so speaking of open mics, since we're still talking about that, strip club open mic. I try to resurrect Northeast comedy, which is impossible to do, because Northeast comedy has been great since the late 90s, early 2000s, folks. We got the internet, cat videos. But I met up with this guy who was doing a prank call show, Prank Calls for You, and Bill Miller was contributing, and he said, hey, he had a good idea. He said, call some open mics up, some strip clubs up, and ask to host an open mic. So I called this place Club Risque near my house. They used to have an open mic a year ago, and it turned out to be a real call. So I meet up with the guy. We were supposed to do the show last Thursday, wasted a nice Thursday. I tried. I meet up with this guy. For those, it's an inside reference, but he looks like Jason Hazelwood, but except a fatter head and a shorter body. I know you guys are like, who's Jason?
Wow, that's
look him up. Look him up on Google. Jason
has a really fat head and a really short body.
It really was. But he, and he seemed like an okay guy. So we're talking at the bar, and there was like a bartender there that doesn't make any money, so she wasn't happy, which you can't blame. And we're talking about it, and he kept bringing up money. So I'm like, okay, what would make you comfortable? As you keep bringing up money, what's going to take to get this place And I'm thinking in my head, all right, he might, reasonable to me is maybe a couple hundred, right? He's like $1,000.
$1,000.
Now I said, this is open mic comedy, so I laughed at him, and he laughed at me. I was like, he was like, you think that's impossible? I was like, for open mic comedy on a Thursday night in Northeast Philly? Yeah. I was like, and I told him, I said, Rich Voss was here a few Saturdays ago. He has a name, and he made about $800-900 at the door, and between drinks he made a couple hundred. So yeah, with him, but that's Rich Voss, and that was on a Saturday night, you know, in a comedy club. This is a strip club in Northeast Philly, and it's like $1,000, and he wanted to charge the comics. So we all know the thing is, if you're going to run an open mic, it's hard to talk to people who don't do comedy. And it's not their fault. I don't want to be arrogant, like, you're stupid, you don't know about comedy. But I understand it's a business. But it's like, you know, the charge comedians, like, open mic comedians, you know, the whole dream is we want to get paid for this, you know? So to charge the performance, like, well, we're putting on the show. Even if you put on 20 guys who suck, it's their first time, they're shitty, you know, we're trying to make people laugh. We're up here, you know, being a clown pretty much. Trying to put a smile on people's face, trying to make people laugh, entertain people. Very hard to do. And to charge people, like in New York they do that, but that's New York City. Hey, Seinfeld was here last week. Yeah, you buy 2 drinks, you fucking pay $5, you get fucked. But this is Northeast Philly, so the guy was very unrealistic. But I pretty much, so yeah, let me talk to my people, which by the way I don't have. I mean, I guess you can call Bill Miller and Will Fitz my people. Shout out to my peeps. And yeah, so it's not going to work out, but you know, it was close to my house. It was walking distance, a 10-15 minute walk in the ghetto. Probably would have got jumped. I could have walked right over there. It would have been nice. We could have had a Thursday night open mic. I call it the Northeast Raven Lounge. Get it? The Center City Raven Lounge. You know, you guys get on early. You don't have to wait out to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, you come up, it's like the cabaret. You sign up, you get on. And it didn't work out. Then this other guy I was fucking with, Bill Miller, had another good idea to have a furry party where we put on furry costumes and do stand-up.
Yeah.
Great. But so
real soft, furry.
The guy seemed into it, but it turns out it was just a joke. The guy was just messing around. He was pranking me, folks.
He was really cool.
Good sense of humor, go along with everything.
He knew what a prank call was.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking tell you weird shit.
Yeah.
And it was probably the truth. And I don't know.
But the furry party is still an idea, and I'm not gonna give up on it.
Well,
just gotta call more places. But listen, I had a meeting with this guy, so if you're a comedian out there and you want to get booked, call people. You know, just say, hey, I want to perform at your bar. And they can just be honest. Say, look, I don't have a name, but I can't bring 100 people. And they might go, all right, and they might let you perform.
If you are a prominent member in the furry community within the tri-state area, give us a call. Write a comment. We want to. Maybe we'll do a hotel party, and you can have your furry friends all over, and you do your furry stuff. Hire some comedians.
Yeah.
We'll come out and be dressed up like furry people. If you have extra furry costumes, that'd be appreciated. Anything you didn't comment, I know that's a joke, but you know, I don't know much about furries, but I know a lot about comedy, and I know a lot about friendship. So let's make this happen.
That's right. If you have a venue, and we're very cheap and reasonable, not $1,000. If you expect to make $1,000, if you expect to make $500, that's probably steep too. You lower your expectations. We got to build something here. You got to build something. You can't just start and go, we're gonna make $1,000. Come on, folks. All right. So we got the open mic stuff out of the way, at least mostly. Let's talk about podcasting now. The True Life Not Doritos podcast. Will it return? Dun dun dun.
Well, it's True Life. It's the real deal. It's not Doritos.
It's True Life. Now, that podcast has now been on hiatus for 2 months, and out of the blue, B. Lion, who apparently, I guess, didn't quit the show, but I thought he did, texted me last night and said, hey, what do you think about doing a show once a month? Which seems like a good idea. But then I said, yeah. But then I thought about it and said, you know, do I really want to do a podcast show with a guy who says I'm angry and offensive? We all know, yeah, I can be a loose cannon at times. I call people nigger for no reason. But listen, it's all good love. I mean, in love. You know,
every time you say the N-word on an episode, I go, well, I can't share this episode again. I've been meaning to.
I'll edit this out.
I've been meaning to show my friends, like, hey, I do a little bit more in stand-up. I do a little bit of podcast here and there. I'm on the Wizard Nerdcast. I'm on this and I'm on the Josh. Oh, I'm not on the JoshCast. You know why? Nigger. That's why.
Oh, now you said it now. I got you saying it.
It's the worst.
Well, so if I edit that out, will you share it?
You're the nigger. You're niggering up this show.
So if I edit this whole thing out, you'll share it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying if I do edit it out, if I don't?
You know what? I'm like my main fear is.
So your friends want to be friends with you no more if they.
Well, no. It's
Why are you saying it then?
I don't know. I say it because it's funny.
It's funny.
It's funny in context.
It's a funny
if you have
word.
the right context. Right now, the context being Josh is being a nigger.
Alright, stop saying it now. Because I have to edit out all this whole.
And that's a perfectly fine context.
Yeah.
Everyone could agree with that. Everyone's like, yeah, you certainly.
Everyone wants to censor me. I'm not going to censor it. I'm not doing it no more.
You are what you eat, and you're eating the N-word. You know? So, I don't know.
But as far as the True Life Not Doritos podcast,
really cringy. It's really cringy. When you did your bit last night, you had a couple of N-words in there.
Yeah. But I said it as Vince McMahon.
You know what it saved it is that you kind of didn't want to say it.
I did want to say it.
I know you did want to say it. But
I did it in a likable, vulnerable way.
By being like you're saying.
But I love saying it.
Instead of saying, Farouk, call me a nigger. I'm Vince McMahon. I'm trying to gain ratings. You said, Farouk.
Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah.
And people were like, oh, he doesn't really want to. Was that who it was?
No, it was Booker T.
Farouk
was also in the Nation of Domination.
Yeah,
Booker T was not.
Farouk's the man. You know why?
I like Farouk.
Because the chant, you can go Farouk, and you can feel like a big.
But it sounds like you're yelling out spook. It sounds like that. That'd be funny if he just beat you up for saying that. Yeah. No, but the True Life Not Doritos podcast may return. I have to think about it. I like doing this show. I like including B-Line in this universe. Funny guy, comes up with good stuff.
I like B.
But it's like, I don't like when people just go, oh, you're so angry and offensive. I don't know if I can do a show with you. It's like, well, we were doing a show for 4 months.
Well, here's the thing. You're both very defensive.
We are. That's why, I mean, he's defensive too. That's my whole point.
Oh, yeah, you both are.
Yeah.
And,
but
you're being defensive about you both being defensive. You're just like, well, he's defensive. I know.
But I'm not. But I didn't quit. He did. That's my whole point. He quit. He broke the flow, folks.
Well, we can have him. I like his direction. I like kind of like.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, it's like when you have multiple people on a podcast.
Yeah.
It's like a buffet. You could be like, oh, let me get a little bit of this, and I want to hear what this fucking edgelord has to say. And B-Line, he's a liberal douche. Let's hear a little bit of that.
Oh. That wasn't a shot.
I love you, actually.
I shaved my armpit hair.
I'm kind of a liberal douche, but I'm mostly
liberal douches don't drop the N-bomb in comedy contests. Yeah. I shaved my armpit hair, and that gives odor stains in my shirt. So I use a groomer, and I shave my armpit hair, and I have shirts that have these big odor stains. So I take a baby wipe, and it looks good. Like I'll wipe it off, but then later that day when I get home from work or something, like this one collar shirt I have, it's a really good shirt, and I'm afraid to wash it because it shrinks. Look, he's doing what the comedian did to me last night.
I know.
Put your fucking phone away, nigga.
I know. I didn't call him that.
You should. I
said, put your fucking phone away.
And he did. That would have been hilarious.
And
he would have put it away if you called him that too. He would have been like, oh my god.
You know what? Every time one of my favorite comics that comes out here, Pat. He's the obvious Irish.
Yeah.
He's a young Irishman.
Yeah.
I really like his act, but he's always here whenever I fucking eat shit. And
that's why he comes out.
I've never did a good set for Pat. I've always did a fucking weirdo fucked up set. And like that's what fucking eats me up. Like I was like, this guy's cool. I want him to think I'm a fucking real comic.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's a funny guy, but
I like his demeanor. That's what I really like about Pat. Is that he's like he comes up here.
Wait a minute.
A very comic.
Wait a minute.
Dry demeanor.
I don't know. I'm just trying to.
What?
But I'm saying that I say he's funny, but it's like him and other Jersey comics used to come and I feel like they had this attitude towards it where like they didn't really want to be here, but they just didn't want to go out to the city and pay for parking. But I always felt that they were standoffish, and it's like you could do that, but I don't know. He just seems kind of like a douche. I think he's funny, by the way.
I really like douches. I just want to connect with all the douches. He's not a douche.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm a douche.
What's your Twitter handle?
Bill Miller's dick, of course.
Now, Twitter recently, did you have to change your password?
No.
Twitter recently set out something that said that you better change your password. I guess there's been hacks going around, and everyone's password's been stolen. So, if you see any unusual, suspicious stuff of Bill Miller on Twitter, remember, it's not him.
It would probably do me a favor. I only have 10 fucking followers.
Really? 10?
Yeah.
I think I only have 2, and I started that account back in 2000. I never got into it, because
I started mine in 2009. I never used it.
I started in 2009 as well. But,
I did it for Squidbillies. Remember, the show Squidbillies? They had a thing where it's like, the character wears different hats and say fucked up things on them, like trucker hats. And the thing was like, hey, send us weird shit with the hashtag Squidbillies and Adult Swim, and maybe we'll take some of your weird shit, your weird tweets, and put it on a hat. And I sent them like fucking 40.
You didn't get one?
No.
Nah. There was a show on Cartoon Network, I forgot what it was. But it was a show, you could send postcards, I forgot, but this kid told me, I was like, if you send him a postcard or something, they put your name on TV. So I sent him a postcard, so I sent them a letter, they sent me a postcard, so I told everybody in school, I was like, they're going to put my name on TV, and they never did, but nobody watched it anyways, but so I just lied and said, yeah, they put my name on TV.
I recorded it.
Yeah.
There was a channel, it was a short-lived channel, it's called Me TV, and it was like, fucking channel fucking 300 something. They showed reruns of the X-Files, and but on every commercial break they would show fucking web videos that people sent in, and they would always have a ticker on the bottom where you could just text them weird stuff and they'll just have it streamed. And I did that once I found out about that channel, I did it for like the 4 months that it was left on the air. I sent them weird videos. I don't think I've ever seen any of my videos, but it's like I would fucking just, I don't know, I'd put on a clown nose and be like, oh, hello, I'm selling freaking liquid turkey and it comes in a can.
Yeah.
You know.
Is that your Bill Cosby impression?
No, it was fucking,
Bill Cosby's my hero, not for his comedy, more for what he's done the last couple of years.
You could have just left it at that.
Yeah.
You could have just, edit that out.
All right.
Next thing.
No, I was going to say, that's a topic right now.
You could just, all right.
Bill Cosby, folks, he didn't do it. We all know that that's a white guy's crime. White guys drug women and rape them. Black guys.
But they don't get arrested for it. Harvey Weinstein's still in jail.
Yeah.
I'm not saying what Bill Cosby was, I'm not praising him or nothing. I'm not!
But Bill Cosby is innocent because that's a white guy's crime. Listen, black guy, no, rape is everybody's crime, but I'm saying the drug women, they use Quaaludes and all that stuff. Black guys do it the old school way. They use their big animal bodies and rape the women. Now, what else we got here?
No, we're still on Bill Cosby.
What else you got to say?
I have to fucking strategically, like a surgeon, denounce everything you just said to save this.
Save what?
No, I'm not going to do that. It's a beeline thing.
Shout out to all the 8 views right now on YouTube. If you want to unsubscribe from my channel because of this, fuck you.
Fuck you. I'm going to talk with food in my mouth.
And all you ladies out there that won't give Will Fitz a chance, you know, he's been on Tinder, he's been trying. Make that ass bounce for it, nigga.
Suck that dick.
Alright. There's people out there. I don't know if there's looking at
just suck his dick.
That's right. Now, do you think Kanye West is a genius?
I really don't pay attention to Kanye West.
Yeah.
But being that I have an Instagram, I see these fucking videos. I seen that TMZ video where this one guy put him in his place, and it was refreshing. It's very refreshing. I see Snoop Dogg making fun of him all the time. I think that's fucking funny. Shout out to Snoop Dogg.
The Crips are after Kanye West.
I can't show this to Snoop Dogg because of all the N-words.
Well, listen, you keep bringing it up, but the Crips are after Kanye West because Kanye West, he claims he's not a Trump supporter. He just says, look, let Trump do what he does, but he was wearing a Make America Great hat, which we all know if you wear that, then people automatically, you can get kicked out of place. A guy got kicked out of a bar recently. Did you hear about that?
Why?
He was wearing a Make America Great Again hat.
You were?
Yeah, I wish I had one. I'm going to buy one. I'll get killed. And he wore it in a bar, and they kicked him out. So he tried to sue, and I think they told him, they said, look, bars can do whatever they want. But what if you're black, though, and bars kick you out?
The reason why they're doing that is because the gay cake? The gay wedding cake? There's wedding cake people that are their businesses, and they're like, no, I'm not going to make your gay cake.
You're spitting there.
I'm sorry. But, so bars are like, I'm not gonna serve you your fucking douchebag drink.
We don't serve your Trump supporting kind. You're Make America free. Get the fuck out of here. Take your hat, you fucking nigger.
Fucking Trump's fucking weird, and he's very off-putting. But really,
I love Trump. Keep doing it. Keep fighting the good fight, sir.
The thing about Trump is that he's no different. He really is no different from any other president. Any other president just fucking lies to you to get in his seat, and then they fucking sell out to the corporate.
Yeah, Obama,
to
you
the
bitch.
Corporate war machine. Yeah, Obama fucking pulled the fucking wool over my eyes.
Obama was nothing more than...
I thought Obama was changed, but he just fucking sold out and fucking killed people with drones.
He was nothing more than a half Oreo coon.
It was no different than any other president. So Trump, he's fucking doing all that shit. He's going to war with Syria. He's fucking building that pipeline. All that shit that he's like, oh, I'm not going to do that. Oh, he's doing it anyway. And the only reason why fucking the corporate media fucking hates Trump is because he fucking puts a bad fucking face on that shit. He makes people go, fuck, the government's taking over our lives and destroying our land and fucking trying to make money instead of fucking help their citizens. And motherfucker...
Stop spitting, please.
I'm sorry.
Do this.
And motherfucker... And fucking so... Trump just puts a bad face on that. When it's fucking Hillary Clinton, it's a little bit more palatable. You know? Everything's all hidden because it's like, I voted for a woman.
Yeah.
We have a woman
I gotta
president
tell you,
first.
Yeah, when people voted for her, she was a woman. She wasn't the right woman for the job. They just wanted the woman.
They didn't want... People voted for Trump because they didn't want the war machine. Guess what, motherfucker? You got the war machine. And guess what? You would have got it with Hillary. You would have got it for fucking Trump. You let the DNC fucking fuck over the candidate you really wanted. Fucking no one wants to vote libertarian. Everyone in the Green Party is a fucking pothead. What are you gonna do in this nation? You know, I just sit back and watch a fucking freak show.
One thing I do like about Trump is liberals get in trouble for saying things about him, and they're getting a taste of their own medicine.
What do you mean?
Like Kathy Griffin, for example.
Yeah.
When she did the beheading, by the way, she took her apology back, which is like, who cares? She apologized.
Oh, she took her apology back?
And then she took it back. Now she said, by the way, I'm not sorry. Oh,
yeah,
you got us, you carrot top looking fuck.
Yeah. Dude, she dropped the ball. Fucking, you're projecting art, and that's all. You can fucking hide behind the shield of art. You want to take the likeness of the president and say, like, look, this is how I feel about him. I don't fucking like our president. I rather wish he was fucking decapitated. Then fucking own up to it. If you're gonna fucking be Sarah Silverman and being like, I like fucking Bernie Sanders, I think he's the best for our country, and then go to the DNC with fucking Al Franken and fucking tell the Bernie supporters that they're being ridiculous. And that's fuck you, Sarah Silverman.
Yeah.
You fucking backstabbing
fucking
corporatist whore.
Fucking hairy Jew comedian fucker.
I like Sarah Silverman though. She didn't do anything to fucking hurt my feelings.
I'm trying to go live on
She didn't go fucking fucking Sarah Silverman, go see her in her new movie, I Feel Pretty.
Oh, that was Amy Schumer.
Oh, I mean Amy Schumer.
You're drunk, Bill.
Hey, I am drunk.
I'm trying to go live on YouTube. I think you gotta have 1,000 subscribers. That's bullshit. What's up with everybody in this world 1,000?
Hey, follow us on Patreon. Give us $5. We'll give you content that you wouldn't see otherwise.
Give us $5. We'll call anybody you want a nigger.
Give us $5. We'll do a podcast where I don't eat.
All right. Yeah.
I'll tell you how I really feel.
I
was walking to the deli today.
Yes.
And I was enjoying our new sidewalk. They made a new sidewalk for us.
That's very nice.
And I walk down and I see someone wrote, Jesus is my rock. Right in the wet concrete.
That's nice.
No, it's not fucking nice. My fucking tax dollars paid for a new fucking sidewalk.
Oh, you're one of those tax people?
Well, yeah, you pay fucking taxes. You pay taxes.
I don't pay taxes.
You fucking pay taxes.
You're spitting
you fucking
everywhere.
pay taxes.
No, I don't pay taxes because I lied to everybody. I lied on my job. I said I don't want to pay any taxes. So I don't take any.
IRS. He doesn't pay his fucking taxes.
Uh-oh, they're gonna get my little money that I make in my little shitty
you
mail
pay
job.
taxes. Every time you buy
Yeah,
bubble gum, you fucking pay taxes.
Pay tax on everything.
I like to walk in my neighborhood. I'm not like one of those stupid motherfuckers that walks in the street. Hey, if you're walking in your neighborhood and you're not walking on the sidewalk, fuck you. You deserve to get hit by a car.
Oh, that's hard.
No, fuck them. I pay for fucking sidewalks and you don't fucking use them. So anyway, I was enjoying my new sidewalk.
Nice.
And I come across it, someone wrote, and they didn't write it with their finger. They took a nail or a stick and they wrote, "Jesus is my rock." This isn't fucking Facebook. This is this is concrete. Jesus is my rock. It reminds me of like, Jesus is my concrete shoes. Yeah. It reminds me of Ben Folds. She's a brick and I'm drowning slowly. Off the coast and I'm ready to go.
Are you drunk tonight, Bill? Tell people what you had. That Jim Beam on the rocks?
I had some Jim Beam on the rocks, a nice tall, hearty glass at Neighbor's Bar.
Neighbor's Bar, the back of the cab. Right now, you're drunk yet, right?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, a little late.
It's all right.
No, don't cheat.
All right.
Now, what about you want to start this gay history podcast?
Gay history.
Gay history podcast?
Yeah.
What about it?
It'd be.
Well, we're not live, but
if that was an idea I came up with, I fucking forgot all about it.
Yeah, you texted me.
Gay history. That would be pretty good though, because they don't have.
My face always.
Is there a gay history? Like, let's talk about like
guys who did the stuff in history that
was pretty gay, like the Romans.
Yeah. The lighting's good on this stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What is this?
I don't know what you're doing.
That's resume.
So this is the viewers can see how obnoxious selfies are. Yeah. So this is what it looks like when you're doing selfie things in public.
Yeah.
But we're doing it on stage.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Man, I'm sweaty looking. I'm greasy looking. I look greasy.
Yeah. Now, so gay history.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
What about? But I don't know a lot about history though.
I don't know a lot about
gays.
Gays.
That makes too much now.
We're probably poor hosts. We're gonna get two heteros talking about gay history.
Well, one hetero.
Oh yeah.
You're married.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's okay.
Now, what about Starbucks? Speaking of the title, Black People, what do you think about the whole Starbucks thing?
I think it was. I'm pretty sure these guys were like, all right, look.
I think they cleaned it out too.
We're going to. This is how we're going to fund money for entrepreneurs. Oh, wait, how do you say
Entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur? How do you say that?
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneur.
What is an entrepreneur?
It's somebody who's like self-started, self-business starter.
I always heard the word entrepreneur, and I'm like, okay, so what do? They make stickers and.
Yeah.
Like, what's an entrepreneur? But anyway, it's like, okay, they're like, all right, dig this. We're going to get the city to fund entrepreneurs, not us, to fund entrepreneurs in the city. And this is how we're going to do it. Follow me. And the guy's like, all right. And they're like, look, we're two entrepreneurs. We're going to not dress like entrepreneurs. We're not going to wear khakis. We're going to wear sweatpants. And we're going to wear like pretty much the equipment. Stand up.
We're not in the frame, by the way.
We're going to dress like this. Like, look how we're dressed. We're not dressed for a podcast.
We're dressed like Northeast Comics.
We're dressed like Northeast Comics. They dress like Northeast Comics.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, we're two black guys. We're going to dress in street clothes, like fucking sweatpants and shit. And we're gonna hang out in Starbucks. We're not gonna do anything wrong because, you know, and we're gonna and eventually after we get the intention, I'm gonna try and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And that's how they're gonna arrest us. And then we're gonna just put on a nice face and all that shit. We're gonna get our white friend to come to hang out outside for when the cops come and go, hey, I was just waiting for my friend. They're freaking my guys. They're my guy. They're my money guys. What the heck? And then we get the city to make Starbucks fucking settle, and we're gonna give the money for the city to entrepreneurs. I'm speaking poorly.
Yeah.
I talk like a retard. But anyway, I think I think they did it on purpose. But
did you see the?
It was awesome, guys. Fuck yeah, keep doing that shit. I think everyone should do. Fuck over the corporation. Fuck them. Fuck the corporate.
Did you see the?
Go entrepreneurs. I'm gonna be one.
Did you see the reparations video?
No.
This black guy goes into a Starbucks and he walks up to this young white girl.
Yeah.
And he's outside. He goes, "Make sure you got it." And he goes, "Yeah." So he walks in. He goes, "Yeah, I heard y'all." And he sounded like Hannibal Buress. That's why he sounds kind of funny. He's like, "I heard y'all was racist. I heard y'all don't like black people." And then, and it's like this young white chick. She's like, "Oh yeah." She's like, "I heard about that." She's like, "No, that didn't happen here though." And he's like, "I want a free coffee. I want my reparations." She goes, "Okay, yeah, I'll get your free coffee. I'll absolutely."
That's awesome.
And he got his free coffee.
Yeah. Yo, fuck the corporation.
If he would have said "suck my dick," she would have said, "Okay, I can't do it here.
I
Come
can't.
behind the counter. I'll do it."
Oh.
He would have got his hog sucked. Everybody.
Hey,
That's
man.
all black guys have to do now. Complain about everything.
Yo, black guys, go get it. Go get your dick sucked. That's good on you. I don't know what this guy feels, bro.
I think it's great as long as they stop.
As long as I can watch.
As long as they're out of the streets. That's all I care about. Because that's when they're
so I can see him. I want to see you get your dick sucked, black guys.
I don't want to see it. I mean, no, I do watch interracial every once in a while.
No homo.
Oh no, there's a woman's mouth.
No, there's a woman's mouth on your big black dick.
Yeah, there's nothing gay about that.
Nope.
Last topic is Philly naked bike ride body painting exhibition is going on.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
A Philly naked bike ride body painting exhibition is going on.
What's that? What the hell is that?
I guess when people, they paint their bodies, they're naked, and they ride their bikes around.
Too many adjectives.
Yeah.
And a few too many verbs.
But are you going to do it?
Body paint?
And naked, riding a bike?
I don't have the physique.
But it's not about beauty, it's art. It's just...
I don't think...
Look, everybody, this is considered art.
I'm a big fan of bad art. All the music I listen to...
My comedy is considered bad art.
Sucks.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
It's okay.
It's crude art.
Crude.
It's crude.
Yeah.
And hey, fuck it. I'm just as crude. But mine's more unpolished. You're more polished.
I'm not polished at all. Guys, I don't have a signature
You
set.
can polish a turd.
That's right. You can polish shit. It's still shit.
I don't know. It sounds like you know what you're saying. See, I fucked up my brain too much. I need to fix it with mushrooms. That's what that one, the little wrestler.
Yeah.
We had these two wrestlers coming into the room, and they're fucking awesome. I want to fucking see. They're coming to do comedy. Now I want to go to do wrestling.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Well, they have fake Philly Wrestling League. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know.
So you should go to one of their shows and ask because Will
go.
Fitz took me.
Yeah.
But it's mostly what I didn't know is it's mostly city comics, and it happened to be most of the city comics who don't like me. So I didn't talk to anybody there, and I did enjoy the show.
Oh, I thought it was a wrestling thing.
It's Philly comics doing fake wrestling.
Oh shit! No way.
Yeah.
Really?
It's called the Phony Wrestling League. Or sorry, I can ask Will Fitz about it. He knows. They do it like once a month at this hipster bar downtown on a Friday or Saturday night. I think it's like a $5 cover, and if people are into it, they have like even comedians do an announcement like, "Oh my god," you know. And the show's okay. I mean, I think I can do a better job because I'm older than these guys, and I like I said, I did a wrestling bit last night that did well because I know wrestling. I know wrestling.
Professional wrestling is like it's a lot of acrobats. And a lot of mouth.
And a lot of steroids.
It's a lot of mouth. It's all like fucking, ooh, yeah, we got to go, and we're gonna go and take it, and we're gonna go, and you know.
I want to get into wrestling, and I want to be the one manager that's nice.
Oh, the fucking nice guy.
Like, because the manager's always mean. It's always like, Brock Lesnar's gonna kick your ass. But I want to be like,
it's gonna be
this guy right here is just a good guy. Why can't he get a title shot? Like, seriously. And it will kill with the fans. They're like, yeah, why can't you get a title shot? Like, why do I have to be rude? Why do I have to be like, my client, Bill the Thrill Miller, is going to put his foot in your cock? And everyone's like, ooh, fuck you. It's like, why do I have to be like that? Why can't I be nice and go, he's a good guy. Just give him a title shot. I mean, well, come on. It's a good bit.
I would like, if I had a wrestling move, I'd be like, it would be like called the Pillar Assault. And it's like, I daze you.
They used to have a finishing move, this guy who used to come to curb stomp.
Oh yeah?
But I think they got rid of it because people were probably complaining, like, isn't that American History X when he curb stomps?
Curb stomp has bad rep. It's fucking it's very visual.
that every time I even think of that, I get scared. I'm like,
all my
that's the fact that was in a movie. That shit was scary.
It's all my smiling teeth. But it is scary. It's very.
Think about it. It's so dark. It's like
Yeah. Anyway.
It's like me getting laid.
It would be the pillar. I'll call it the pillar assault. You know, I would probably slam you and then bring you back up and have you standing like you're like standing like. And then I choke slam you, and I'll call it the pillar of salt because I'm kind of biblical.
Very nice.
Now I'm the salt of the earth.
Yeah.
Pretzels.
Well, I'm out of topics. I don't have any else. I at least tried.
Let me read them again.
All right. Here it is. Don't read them out loud. Isn't people going to find out my secrets?
Yep. Those are your secrets, all right.
Yeah, so we covered a lot. We talked about podcasting, Twitter, Kanye West, open mics, shit talking other comedians. We don't know their name. We love dropping names on the JoshCast, but unfortunately couldn't remember the guy. He's a new comic. Don't know his name yet. But listen, do you have anything you want to talk about? Anything else you want to say, or I don't have to?
I find it really disturbing that I'm 31 right now.
Me too.
And
I'm gonna be 32 in July.
And all of my July.
July 29th.
And June 26th. We're very similar birthdays.
Yeah, so he's about a month older than me.
A month more. I didn't really. It's not really experience or anything. Wasn't really doing a whole lot that month.
No.
It's kind of like an in month for me.
Yeah. But a lot can change in a month, though. A lot can change in a month.
Yeah, but I mean, like
it only takes.
It's like one of those days where one of those months where it's like I wake up, I masturbate, I just roll around in it. Didn't really accomplish a whole lot, but I'm 31 right now, and I realized my entire 20s is documented on social media.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't yours?
Yeah. Well, but see, I did more audio. I didn't really do a lot of video. I did more audio.
That's even worse. They hear all your disgusting thoughts.
Yeah. But
at least my thoughts were like combed through and edited. Like, yes, I'll put this out there for the people. It still isn't good or healthy. Like all my pictures in my 20s, before I got married or before I got into a long-term relationship.
Fact.
It was all fucking. Please fuck me. Why is nobody fucking me right now? Please, somebody fuck me. Look at the picture I just put on the internet. Please fuck me.
Dude, I spent years, is what a loser, from the ages, the best years of my life because I wasn't in college. My parents wouldn't let me pay for it. So when I was 18 to like 21, 3 years, I would go to the MySpace Pennsylvania chat room. And it was girls who were far away. Like Pennsylvania, there's so many PAs. Like there's like Mount Carmel PAs, like 6 hours in the middle of nowhere. And I would talk to these girls.
Those are the horniest girls.
They're probably dudes, like who knows?
Yeah, they're probably dudes.
And I found out. Here's what I found. So there was this really attractive Italian girl, and I was stupid. I didn't think it would be fake.
Italian girls.
She had a lot.
Best in the world.
She had a lot of pictures, right? So she wasn't like usually troll accounts have 1, 2 pictures. She had a bunch. So obviously it was a real person. And I even talked to her on the phone. And what happened? She stood everybody up. Like she would ask to meet people, and she would stood them up for hours. I got lucky. She never did it to me for some reason. I got lucky. And then I talked to this girl. She's like, she's fake, right? And I didn't even think of that. I was like, really?
You just met another girl.
I didn't meet anybody. But I was talking to some girl on the phone. I was like, but I talked to her. She's like, yeah. She's like, I did too. She's like, it's a real girl, but it's probably not her picture. It might be a sister. And I got scared. And I was like, oh shit, this is back before I had a cell phone. I gave her my house number. She only called twice. But it wasn't like a weird thing. But it was actually a girl. And I was like, that's so weird. And she's like, she gave me her address. The girl was like, she gave me her address. I gave it to like my whoever, it was a cop, and that property didn't exist or whatever. And I was like, oh, and she stood everybody up, and she could have just been an asshole.
You gave it to a cop. This is a long time ago. This is before you could fucking type it in the Google address.
But anyways, this is before, and I was like, oh shit. And then this other girl who said she liked me, who was kind of attractive, this other guy just told me she's a troll, even though she has pictures too, she's fake. That's not, but I talked to her on the phone as well, that was also a girl. So it could have just been some little 13, 14 year old.
I'm still on the cop.
Playing around.
Can you imagine like like you call your cop friend and you wait in a parking lot and he just rolls up and you're just like, hey, I've got an address for you. Just check it out.
Yeah. I need you to look up something. All right, only this once. Yeah. So
favor's a favor.
But here's the thing. I thought all you gotta do is be nice and funny to these girls and they'll meet you, right?
Yeah.
So I talked to so many, and they all tell me the same thing. Girls tell you.
I'm mean and funny.
They tell me, you're so nice, you're so cute, you're so funny. Any girl will be looking at you, but they don't want to fuck me. And it's like, why would you want to fuck somebody who's nice, cute, smart, and funny? Those are pretty good qualities to have.
I was mean and funny.
Yeah, but girls like me.
They do. You should try being mean.
Well, but I didn't have you fucking telling me that 11 years ago.
Like, I don't mean mean. I mean just be fucking sarcastic.
Yeah, be an asshole.
Be sarcastic. They're like, oh, this is something to work
But
for.
I talked to dozens of these girls. I had nothing.
Hashtag feminism.
I had so many of these girls on my MySpace, and then it got to the point where I realized none of them were going to meet me. So I had them all on my phone. I deleted them out of my phone.
Right.
One of them was just a chick who was using me. She had a boyfriend, some famous guy, and she would just use me and stuff. And
that boyfriend.
I ignored her till she went away.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
That boyfriend is a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
You got a girlfriend that fucking hits up other men for fucking stuff.
He was a truck driver who was banging hookers, and she was just using guys like me for emotional, whatever. But I was stupid, so I wasted.
Headed into a driverless world, Toots.
I wasted years talking to these girls online, thinking if I could just meet them. I didn't even hang out with one as a friend, and I got stood up by one, and she was a fat pig. And I'm not saying it because she stood me up. I wasn't even attracted to her. I got stood up by a fat pig. She was like this white chick. She was like 4'10", really fat pig looking face. And even she looked at me and said, I look weird for waiting for her. She saw me in person and said, I looked weird. What was I doing? Was I like, I must have looked like that.
You got your hands in your pockets, shaking them.
Where's everybody? But I knew, see, here's the thing. I didn't wait for her long.
Shaking your pockets. Where are you, lady?
I knew.
Where are you? I'm sitting by the soda machine.
But I knew that it was, I knew she was stood up because, like I said, I didn't have a cell phone.
Yeah.
So I called her on a payphone, but then her phone was turned off. So I said, wait, if we're gonna meet, why would she turn her phone off?
Like,
so I left. And then sure enough, and then she saw me on a bus and she didn't say nothing to me, and then she messaged me like we're friends, like, oh hey, I saw you in the bus. And I was
should have said hello, you fucking weirdo.
And I blocked her. I was like, I blocked her on this is on AIM. Remember AIM, folks? Remember AOL AIM when someone would message you? ASL? Hey, where are you from?
What's your age, sex, and location?
And it was a guy trying to rape you. Do you guys remember that? If you're my age.
Remember you tried to catfish fucking pedophiles?
Yeah.
And like we bring them to the mall all the time and be like, I have red hair and a cowboy hat and big tits, come and get me. And they'd be like, okay. And then what are you gonna wear? Oh, I'm gonna wear a striped shirt. And then everyone in the mall with a striped shirt is a pedophile. I'm sorry.
Just do this. Like a suck cock, okay? There you go. Yeah, so anyways, but I failed with girls more than anybody. I never got laid. That's why I'm a MGTOW. Shout out to my MGTOW. Willie Fitz is now a MGTOW. He doesn't realize he's not there yet. Give it another year. You
should just evaluate your consequences when getting involved with a female, man.
Yeah. Well, listen, we talked about a lot. I think we should wrap this up. There might be a show next Thursday. We don't know if we can use it because the bartender's setting up for the summer volleyball league, which I think is a bunch of facts.
Hey, let's start a volleyball team.
I mean, I'd rather do comedy, but
we could do both. We could dig this. We go do the volleyball team with about 4 of us, and we'd just fucking tell jokes. Like when the ball comes, it'd be like you just shout and blurt out a dick joke.
That could be fun.
Like the ball's coming at you, it's like, oh no, my eyes are squinty. They look like sideways vaginas.
Maybe the girls will have sex with me on the team. Okay. Well, anyways, next Thursday, let's hope there's one last JoshCast live. Hopefully Will Fitz will join us. Couldn't be here tonight, very busy guy. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Bill Miller who came out here again on a Thursday night.
You're welcome.
To do my show. Bill's always been doing my show since he started comedy. Mainly because he doesn't know anybody yet.
Yep.
But regardless, I still appreciate it because I am a wreck. But thank you folks for watching and listening or whatever, both jerking off. Hopefully you're masturbating to this. I'll see you folks.
Hey, Harland Williams liked my comment on
Really?
Yeah. I told him his jokes weren't landing.
Oh, I like Harland Williams.
Well, he was telling jokes in Singapore.
Okay.
And I said, And he's telling him to this lady who didn't get it. And I said, those jokes are totally landing, just not in Singapore.
Does he just like anybody's statuses?
Well, let's look. Oh yeah, everyone's thing has like.
You thought he was special.
Yeah.
Hollywood Williams was just like he
No,
doesn't. I
no.
guarantee he didn't read it. He's just like, yeah, you could have said Hollywood Williams, you're a fucking nigger. You would have been, yeah, okay, like, all right. We don't think that about you. I can be open for you. I'll be clean. Psych. But anyways, give this a YouTube like, even if you didn't listen to it, if you don't like it, it's not going to get me anywhere. It's not going to get me any more subscribers. It's not going to make me YouTube famous. Just give it a like. All right. Share it on Facebook. Piss off your relatives. All right. We'll see you on the next one.
Hey.
JoshCast.
Yep.